morning, everybody. In PyeongChang, they were poetry in motion. Winning gold, becoming the most decorated ice skaters of all time is what I'm saying. And I think it's actually a fact. Why? You know and love them. They share a heartbeat, if you ask me. They breathe in unison.
They share a heartbeat of Canada, right?
Yes, and they are here today. Please welcome Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir, medalists. It is so good to see you. You got cowbell.
Yes.
Not everyone gets cowbell.
Wow. Not everybody gets
Marco
cowbell.
decides.
It's so good to see you.
It's great to see you.
And all your medals.
First and foremost, we got to get this important question out of the way with right now. Is it Moir? Is it Moir? Is it? I have heard commentators say it 20 different ways. So
it's Moir, but
Moir.
We'll take
all right.
whatever, really.
Okay, guys. First things first. All of that pressure going in. We were so happy to see you going back to the Olympics, and I personally felt like I was going to vomit.
Oh, that's good. All right, Dee.
We had that in common.
The stress. How did you overcome that? I know you share that beautiful hug as you always do before a skate. How did you get outside of your head to give the best skate of your life?
Well, it's terrifying. Thank goodness we have each other. We say that all the time. I can't imagine being a single skater because you do feel so vulnerable on the ice. You know, you take center ice and everything comes down to those fleeting moments, those decades of work. But we were ready. We were trained. We worked a lot with our mental prep coach to be present and stay focused on every single step. And I mean, it was magical.
So I want to hear an answer from both of you at this, and I hope you haven't rehearsed this in any way, shape, or form, or have been asked this before.
We don't rehearse much anymore. That's weeks ago.
That very second, the music stopped. And the very second it stopped, and you were holding each other in the final pose, what was going through your mind at that exact second?
Well, one goal of ours was to commit right to the very, very end, and we wanted to really commit to the storyline of that program. And so I think at the very end, I was really trying to stay in character because I kind of go crazy usually. But then I just couldn't believe it. We looked at each other, and as much as we were trained, as much as we were ready to have it happen, right in the moment, on the biggest stage in our sport, it was kind of magical.
So you're thinking at that
yes!
point?
I don't know how to...
I was thinking, we did it! Like, I can't tell you how many times we just looked at each other and sort of disbelief. Thinking, did we really just do that? It was everything we dreamed of.
I feel like you were both like, nailed it, because when you skate, you are so beautiful to watch. You not only skate in tandem, but it's through the fingertips. You do things, acrobatics that nobody else would dare do. You take it to the next level. And your facial expressions, you're so present as artists. And I think that's how you really do. You're that triple threat.
Thank you.
In that sense.
That's so nice.
So we're hearing a lot about retirement. Do you think you could go just like one more Olympic go? You're still very young, super talented.
That seems daunting right now to think about another quadrennial. And, you know, if that is the end, I can't think of a better way to go out. I mean, that was such a special Olympics, from carrying the flag to the team event to our individual competition.
So it was mic drop.
Every moment. I mean,
feels like it a little bit, but we're not quite sure yet. We have to let the dust settle. I need to get my voice back. There's lots that has to happen before we can make a decision.
You know why you lost that voice? We saw the footage at the Canadian women hockey game, and you went viral. So what was happening there? You were very passionate.
Well, I was supposed to be at practice, but I skipped it. We had that exhibition gala, so I skipped that. Tessa went for me, so I was enjoying the moment, we could say. And I guess I just don't wear a toque very often. Those aren't the most flattering pictures ever, but I mean, those are our teammates, and obviously we love them so much, and we were cheering so hard, and it was a great moment for the Olympics, I thought. So.
Did Scott hurt you? Like, it's dangerous enough what you do on the ice. It's dangerous enough. But when the scores came out, and he jumped up like 20 feet into the air, and then turned around and picked you up and literally threw you in the air.
I think I had a bit of a death grip on him as well. I've seen some photos, and I'm just like squeezing him so tightly. There was just such excitement and adrenaline running through us.
What did it feel like when you came back home to such a warm reception? And you actually, before that, when you looked online, because you finally had a chance to, and you see Ryan Reynolds tweeting at you and all the love coming at you from all over the world.
The support we received was truly overwhelming, and we've been so fortunate throughout our career to feel that love and that unwavering support from Canadians. But this was different. I mean, it truly lifted us, and it felt like I mean, all of Canada was with us every step of the way. It just feels great to be back on home soil and to finally be able to share these medals with the people who have been there all along.
Can you share them with us?
Yeah,
Sure. Can we see them? Here's the great reveal.
here.
I feel like we should use the old music we have, but
Look at
it is
that.
beautiful. Thank you. Look at that, everybody. My
There we
gosh,
go.
what a feeling, right?
It was fun.
Speaking of what a feeling, could you believe how many people are wishing and hoping that you are a real-life romantic couple? To which,
You haven't heard that before, have you?
Yeah, we made 10 minutes.
which shows how amazing your chemistry is because you've been skating since you were like 8, 9 together, right?
So can you hang around just for a couple more minutes? Because we have another award to bestow upon you that not very many people at Breakfast Television get. So we have that coming up here next on Breakfast Television, if that's all right.
So exciting.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back. It is 6:52, 8 minutes before 7 o'clock.
It's
Morning,
super
Toronto.
heavy. What was your first?